After setting off from Modesto, it's been a steady start to this cross-country trek. First big stop was Las Vegas, and as expected, it brought its own blend of chaos and excitement. It was a reminder that even in the trucking world, no 2 days look the same. The Vegas streets were packed, a bit stressful, but Fizz navigated it like a pro. We've settled into a rhythm, finding that balance between the miles and those moments that make the road feel less like a job and more like a journey. We had a little scare with some road work slowing us down, but nothing we couldn't handle. So far, it's been a solid start, and I think we're only just getting into the groove. Here's to what's next.
How do I feel about the first leg of the trip? Yeah, it was pretty good. It's definitely great to have some company, that's for sure. Being by yourself, for miles on end, it can get to you. So having that extra person to talk to and I guess just keep you company it definitely helpful. And Alex knows a lot about the places that we're visiting, and she has a lot of travel experience that's definitely been useful. So, and will continue to be useful, I think, as we go. So yeah, looking forward to the rest of the trip. I'm pretty optimistic about how things will go. I think we just need to be better with planning. The last stop that we made, we came in a little bit late, unfortunately, but those are the things that happen from time to time, but it's a learning experience. So we're hoping that this next part of the trip goes better, and we'll just take it one day at a time. Okay, Alex, I hope you had a good time in Vegas. You ready to hit the road? I got a new job here that's actually going to take us to Albuquerque. It's going to be kind of a trip, but it seems to be like it's going to be worth the effort. So what do you think?
Albuquerque, huh? Yeah, that sounds like a great haul. I'm definitely ready to get back on the road. Vegas was fun, but there's a whole lot more waiting out there. Let's gear up and make this next leg a good one.
Sounds good. We're all fueled up, but I think, I don't know, we might need to, take a little bit of a rest at some point, but let's see how far we can get before we need to do that.
Sounds like a plan. We'll push as far as we can, and when we're feeling it, we'll find a good spot to pull over. Sometimes those unexpected breaks bring the best stories anyway. Let's get rolling toward Albuquerque.
Yeah, as long as we get there on time. Unfortunately, the last delivery was a little bit late, so we got docked a bit, but that's all right. We're making our way across the country, so we might have some wins and we might have some losses, but it's all good.
Yeah, that's part of the journey, right? Some runs go smooth, others hit a few bumps. As long as we're moving forward and learning the ropes, it's all progress. Let's keep focused on getting this one there on time and keep building that momentum.
Cool. Well, while I hitch up the trailer here, what did you think of Vegas? Did you have a good time? I mean, we only stayed for a day, but what did you think?
Yeah, I'd say it was a solid stop. Vegas has that wild energy, even when you're just passing through. I liked getting that quick glimpse, the lights, the buzz. A day was probably just right. Any longer, and it might have been a bit much. Perfect place for a pit stop before we head back into the quiet stretches.
I agree. Let's get to it then. All right, we're on the highway. So we're, we got out pretty easily, but just curious, what do you make of New Mexico? Been there before? Anything that I should know about it?
Yeah, I've been through New Mexico a few times. It's got a vibe all its own. Big open skies, desert landscapes that feel almost surreal. Albuquerque's got a mix of that old Southwest charm and some modern touches. Keep an eye out for the mesas and that red earth as we get closer. It's quiet but striking, Different pace, almost like time slows down a bit.
Cool. Good to know, yeah. I've never been, so looking forward to checking it out.
You're in for a treat then. There's something about New Mexico that sticks with you, especially on a first visit. It's got a character that's hard to find anywhere else. Should make for some good footage and memories.
All right, we just entered Arizona.
All right, Arizona, home of the endless desert stretches and some rugged landscapes. This is where the drive gets a bit more scenic. It's like the Southwest really starts to open up here.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. Hey, while we're kind of on our way into Phoenix, curious, since we've been talking about like traveling and all that stuff, but any interesting stories that you can share? Like, what was the craziest thing that's happened to you while traveling around?
Oh, there are a few stories, but one that sticks out was in Texas. I was doing a documentary near Marfa, and we had this old, beat-up rental that just quit on us in the middle of nowhere. No cell service, nothing around but tumbleweeds. We ended up flagging down a trucker who not only helped us get the car going again, but also invited us to a barbecue he was hauling supplies for. It turned into this whole impromptu shoot with locals, sharing stories over smoked brisket. One of those moments where the worst situation turns into something you'd never forget.
Huh, that's an interesting story. Yeah, it's cool about the types of people you meet on your travels and stuff like that. So yeah, that's interesting.
Absolutely. Travel has this way of throwing you into situations you'd never expect, and the people you meet can really make the journey. Those random encounters often end up being the best stories. It's part of what makes life on the road so addictive.
Yeah, I had a situation that it was kind of weather related actually. When again when we were driving through the on the highways in British Columbia in Canada, we ended up getting stuck in like this crazy rainstorm. It was unlike anything I've ever seen in Canada. Like we couldn't see anything. The visibility was completely zero, and there were no lights or anything. It was dark. Couldn't see any cars around us. I like we knew that there were cars around us, but everyone had stopped essentially, and we just waited it out. Trees were falling left and right all around us. Like we actually at one point thought that that was it for us, and we felt so alone. Just like me and my family in the car. But after it cleared up, we saw how many people were on the road stopped with us, and it was really it was surreal to see like all the people that got caught up in it. And we were able to pull into a gas station after that, and it was just it was a harrowing experience. Like it's something that I'll never forget.
Wow, that sounds intense. And that kind of weather, especially out in BC, with those dense forests, can feel like nature closing in on you. It's incredible how isolating it can feel, even when you're surrounded by other people, all stuck in the same situation. That must have been a massive relief when it finally cleared up. Experiences like that stay with you. You feel the power of nature and that sense of vulnerability all at once.
Yeah, for sure. Well, nice timing. We are at a way station now, so let's just get weighed up and then we can be on our way.
All right, sounds good. Quick stop for the weigh-in, and then we're back on track. Just one of those little routines that becomes part of the rhythm out here.
Yeah, it sounds like it looks like we're gonna have to do some repairs actually after this trip.
Gotcha. Well, good to catch it now rather than have a bigger issue down the line. Once we finish this leg, we can hit a shop, get everything tuned up and make sure we're solid for the next stretch. Just part of keeping the rig in shape for the long haul.
That guy wasn't looking at where he was going. They all turned left into our lane when we were going straight, and it was a truck too.
Geez, close call. Gotta love those drivers who fit their handling big rigs and just swing around like that. Good reaction on your part, though, keeping us out of trouble. Nothing like a little adrenaline boost to keep us sharp on the road.
Yeah, thankfully there was a lane in between the two lanes that I was able to pull into.
Good thing you had that space to work with. Quick thinking there. It's moments like that where all your focus pays off, keeps us moving and in one piece.
Well, it's getting close to dinner time here, and I think it might be a good place to, or a good time to stop and maybe get some rest because I'm getting pretty wiped here.
Yeah, sounds like a solid plan. Long day behind the wheel will do that. Let's find a good spot to pull over, grab some dinner and call it a night. That way we'll be fresh and ready to roll tomorrow.
All right, Alex, here we are. You good to get some tacos at this taco place over here?
Tacos sound perfect. Nothing like some good roadside tacos to end the day. Let's go for it.
All right, we're all rested up. It's just about 5 o'clock in the morning here, and we're gonna set off and finish this delivery.
Perfect. Early start means we'll get a nice head start on the road. Let's get this delivery wrapped up and see what the day brings us.
All right, we're 150 miles away from Albuquerque, and we got to pull into this way station here. Alex is actually just taking a little bit of a nap, so I'm trying to be a little bit quiet. But yeah, we just need to get weighed up here, and then we can be on our way. All right, we're good to go. Might need to consider stopping for some gas soon, but let's see, I guess, how far we can get, and we'll figure it out. Hey, sleepyhead, wake up. We're almost there. You had a nice nap?
Oh, yeah, guess I dozed off for a bit there. Thanks for the wake-up call. Feels like I'm ready to go again. Almost there, huh? Nice work keeping us moving while I caught some shut-eye.
Yeah, you didn't miss much. We just had to stop for a quick weigh-in, and yeah, now we're in Albuquerque. So, oh man, what is going on? As soon as we hit Albuquerque, there's some crazy traffic stuff going on. What is this car? Oh, there's a disabled car in the middle of the road here.
Oh, welcome to Albuquerque, right? Nothing like some unexpected road drama to mark our arrival. Good eye spotting that disabled car early, though. Let's ease through here, keep our wits about us, and make it to the drop-off without any extra excitement.
All right, we were able to get all the way across. Looks like the road is closed, and yeah, we're gonna take a little detour.
Got it. A little detour keeps things interesting. We'll just follow the new route, dodge the closed road, and get this delivery done. Nothing like a last-minute curveball to keep us on our toes.
Well, we made it safe and sound to the drop-off point here near the airport.
Nicely done. Safe and sound. That's what counts. Getting here despite the detours and traffic was a solid run. Let's get this unloaded and wrap up another successful delivery.
Still getting the hang of parking trailers in reverse.
Yeah, backing up with a trailer takes some real finesse. It's all about those tiny adjustments and keeping your cool. But hey, every try's one step closer to nailing it like a pro. You're doing great. Keep at it.
All right, they seem to be happy with that. It's not perfect, but it'll do.
Good enough to get the thumbs up. That's what matters. As long as the load's safe and they're satisfied, it's a job well done.
Yeah, and it was a good haul too. We just cleared around $3,000 here, and no issues, no, I guess no damage. Everything is good. We had just the right amount of fuel, so I'm gonna have to fill up here right after we leave the parking lot.
Nice work. $3,000 and a clean delivery. Can't ask for better than that. Topping off the fuel now will set us up well for the next leg. Steady progress, one haul at a time.
All right, well, another job well done. I guess the first one wasn't as well done, but this one was definitely well done. And yeah, any final thoughts, I guess, while we're heading to the gas station?
Yeah, this one felt smooth from start to finish. Nice work keeping things on track, even with the detours and traffic. Each haul's getting better, and that's what counts. Looking forward to seeing what comes next. It's shaping up to be one heck of a journey.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Glad to hear it. We're in sync then. Let's fuel up and get ready for whatever the road throws at us next.